Party committee on the cards to amend constitution. Prime Minister announces 3 months assistance to farmers. Rain likely to persist till Tuesday. Edible oil price goes up taka 4 per litre. Those were the headlines. Good evening, viewers. I'm Nafisa Nawal with English Bulletin. The government has proposed names of 12 people, including 7 from BNP, for formation of a committee in amending constitution. 5 names have also been sought from the opposition bench. Law Minister Muhammad Asaduzzaman placed the bill in the Parliament session on Wednesday afternoon. He said there is a scope to wait till the next session of the Parliament. Later, leader of the opposition, Dr. Shafiqur Rahman, said they will make their decision on the matter soon. Leader of the House and Prime Minister Tariq Rahman was present at the time. Directive has been given to render assistance to the farmers of the shoal areas affected by incessant rain. Prime Minister and Leader of the Parliament Tariq Rahman made the disclosure at the Parliament session on Wednesday. He also called upon the lawmakers to take initiative in resolving waterlogging in the cities and building awareness of the people on the issue. The Prime Minister made call when his attention was drawn about the waterlogging in Chattogram and many other major cities. He also answered the question of the lawmaker Hasnat Abdullah whether the family card project of the government will bring inflation. After a heavy heat wave that persisted for last few days, the rain that started from Tuesday brought a sigh of relief. Nevertheless, it is also made the working people and students to suffer. According to Met Office forecast, rain is likely to continue up to May 5. Different parts of the country, including the capital, experienced rain on Wednesday, as well as due to strong westerly low pressure. Meteorologist Buzlur Rashid said highest 160 mm rainfall has been recorded in Nikli of Kishorganj. 17 mm rainfall has been recorded in Dhaka from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Sea has remained rough. Seaports have been asked to show cautionary signal number 3. Price of bottled soybean oil has been increased to taka 199 from taka 195 per litre. Price of 5-litre bottled soybean oil will now stand at taka 975. The price of loose oil has been increased to taka 179 from taka 175. Commerce Minister Abdul Muqtadir made the disclosure while talking to the journalists at the Secretariat on Wednesday. Earlier, a meeting took place at the Secretariat that evaluated the price of edible oil. The Commerce Minister said the increased price will be effective immediately. He said the price of palm oil will remain unchanged. There will be strict monitoring in the market. Stern action will be taken if any seller tries to take additional price, the Commerce Minister warned. The Election Commission will unveil the gadget on the 49 women's reserved seats of the Parliament on Thursday. No appeal was made to withdraw the candidature on the last day on Wednesday. There are 36 candidates of BNP-led alliance, 12 candidates of 11-party alliance and 1 from independent alliance. Meanwhile, EC accepted the nomination of NCP leader Nusrat Tabassum as per High Court's order. EC said they will decide on the matter after scrutiny, although the polling of the women's reserved seats were scheduled to take place on May 12. There will be no need for balloting as the number of candidates is less than 50, so EC has decided to unveil the gadget on Thursday. Now a short break. We will be back soon with Trump extends blockade of Iranian ports. Reinforced calling of Bangladesh New Zealand's second T20. Welcome back. You're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. All hurdles will be removed to ease up business. Finance Minister Amir Khusru Mahmood Chaudhary gave the assurance at a consultancy meeting of FBCCI and National Board of Revenue on Wednesday. The meeting took place at a hotel in the capital. The Finance Minister said, although the budget will be a big qualitative budget, there is nothing to worry. Addressing the event, Commerce Minister Abdul Muqtadir said the economy is being guided under skilled management. The business people demanded making the tax-free income limit up to Taka 5 lakh from Taka 3 lakh 50,000. They also criticized the revenue policy of the government for business people and non-cooperation of NBR. Now news around the world. US President Donald Trump reportedly instructed the national security officials to prepare for an extended blockade of Iran's ports. Media reports claim, citing unnamed US officials. Trump's call for the prolonged blockade comes amid lack of diplomatic breakthrough in the conflict with Iran and inability to reach common grounds with regards to Iran's nuclear future. He decided this during a meeting in White House Situation Room in order to compel Tehran to give up its nuclear program. Trump told officials he does not believe Iran is negotiating in good faith and hopes it can be forced to suspend uranium enrichment for 20 years and accept tight restrictions thereafter. US Navy would continue to squeeze Iran's key oil exports until Tehran agrees to all of Washington's demands. British King Charles III has reiterated the importance of NATO and AUKUS alliance in his rare address to a joint session of US Congress. However, US President Trump commented Charles believes Iran must not have a nuclear weapon, adding he agrees with him even more than he does. The address came during the royal's 4-day visit to US with the US-Israel war with Iran. Trump's criticism of NATO and trade tensions between the longtime allies looming large. During speech at the US Capitol, Charles avoided any reference to specific frictions, instead of striking a light tone in his joke-heavy opening. He praised support for NATO and other alliances to deepen technological and military cooperation, leaning heavily into the themes of unity, democracy and pursuit of peace. However, Trump heaped praise on Charles and the UK at White House banquet later, suggesting he and the monarch agreed on his rationale for the Iran war. Israel is perpetrating heinous war crimes with violation of international humanitarian law rules. Lebanon's Prime Minister Nawaf Salam made the remarks as two successive Israeli airstrikes on a building in southern Lebanon killed 5 people, including 3 rescuers. Violating ongoing truce agreements, Israeli strikes hit a building in Mazdal zone town, which killed 5, including 3 rescue workers who went to help those injured in the initial Israeli attack on the targeted building. Lebanese army claimed 2 troops were wounded in the second Israeli strike that targeted its forces, the rescue workers and 2 civilian bulldozers. After this, Prime Minister wrote in social media, targeting civil defense elements and their killing while carrying out their humanitarian duty is described war crime perpetrated by Israel. It represents flagrant violation of international humanitarian law rules. Viewers, we will take a short break. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin. Now sports news. The second T20 between Bangladesh and New Zealand was officially abandoned without a ball being bowled on Wednesday due to persistent rain in Chattogram. Hence, the series decided third and final T20s will be held on May 2 in Mirpur's Shere Bangla Stadium. Persistent rain forced the second T20 between Bangladesh and New Zealand to be called off without a ball being bowled at the Bir Sheshto Flight Lieutenant Motiur Rahman Stadium on Wednesday. Heavy rain in Chattogram since Tuesday put the match at risk. The match was scheduled to start at 2 p.m. However, the rain started around 11 a.m. Although two teams came to the ground on time, no toss could take place due to inclement weather. Match referee Andy Pycroft then called both captains and declared the match abandoned. Before ending the bulletin, top stories once again. All-party committee on the cards to amend constitution. Prime Minister announces 3 months assistance to farmers. Rain likely to persist till Tuesday. Edible oil price goes up taka 4 per litre. Trump extends blockade of Iranian ports. Rainforest calling of Bangladesh, New Zealand second T20. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for watching.